Good afternoon, Dr. Tapas Banerjee. Welcome to the Biophilia Studio, the Vatika at IIT Kharagpur Research Park. Really thrilled to have you. I know this is going to be a short podcast. Hopefully we'll do a much longer one with you later. So,
Thank you. It is my great privilege to visit your stall at IIT Kharagpur Research Park. It is a great initiative from your side, and definitely this type of studio, somehow I can say that psychological feeling. We should spend some time within it to get some feeling within our mindset. That definitely I'm thinking about some spiritual and some well-beings, definitely impactful. I'm thinking about, just like say you can think about, let's say to link this with some counselor, means say mental counselor, and I'm thinking this is an opportunity. Thinking may correct or may be wrong. Also, you can tell the counselor to visit your studio and do the counseling here.
excellent. I mean, you won't believe this is one of the visions in our discussions in IIT Kharagpur to make this actually like a wellness space where students can come and learn and engage. Dr. Tapas Banerjee, the reason we were able to come together today is because of this conference that was there with EU on IPR, and so you have two avatars. One is you're a professor of mining and metallurgy engineering, and the other is that you've done deep expertise in IPR. So you could just talk about these two facets of your professional life.
I have completed my PhD, all graduation under post-graduation in metallurgical engineering. Subsequently, I worked with Ministry of Commerce as an examiner of patents and design. So there I got the exposure for IPR, and subsequently when the IIT Kharagpur came up with some Rajiv Gandhi Intellectual Property Law School, I took that opportunity to join that school, and I learned IPR by doing as an examiner and learned IPR law by teaching students. And definitely as an examiner and subsequently associated with IPR, I got knowledge in horizontally across the disciplines. Means I know little bit in electronic side, I know little bit in mechanical side, I know little bit on chemical side, I know little bit in polymers side. So that I learned from evaluation of the patent specification, and also during examinations process, because considering in that time, presently the situation has changed. That time, as a discipline from metallurgy, even I have to examine the application on patents in other disciplines also. So that way I got some interest in other areas, including IC layout, IC and other part, and also IC layout is a part of the IPR. So that way, just like when I teach in a class, I used to tell that in a mobile, what are the different components you are having, why the cost of the mobile is so high. Can you tell me the component-wise cost, and can you estimate the cost based on that? Why the chips is costing more, or some software embedded in the chips is costing more? That type of things. So that as such there is no model. But that way we try to inculcate some thinking ability, analytical ability among the students. So that way I will say that my knowledge in technical, my learning in IPR and law, subsequently learned little bit the law, including the contract law, and partially the other procedural law, little bit on civil procedure code and other part. That by doing something and by during the teaching itself, just like today's meeting was not related to IPR. This is actually the meeting where India and EU is coming for info and networking conference for a specific area called related to green hydrogen generation from waste. So on that aspects, definitely technology is playing an important role. When you consider technology, sometimes we used to ask what is the definition of technology. People don't able to properly tell the definition of technology. I told that application of science. So today in the discussion also we told that how hydrogen can be produced. We have a science and scientifically that will be feasible. But how will you fix the different parameters during the processing using that science? Then require the technological intervention. Just like we heard about the water gas shift reaction, where that you can generate the hydrogen, but whether the process is feasible for the market or not, there we require the intervention by some process parameter and other. So definitely there are technology. When we come up with something, there we can consider the application of science in the form of a technology. Now subsequently you want to go for a technology commercialization, there the IPR plays an important role. Just like if you consider within this particular environment, say in the form of IPR, I can consider this will be an architectural work, because as such we consider architectural work one aspect, because you have already just like which can be erected in a specific places. So I will consider this is erected on the purview of that architectural work. Another way it can also come up, three kinds of copyright protection also you can get it from here. One is in the form of an artistic work, one artistic work in the form of a photograph. One you can, whatever the animation and whatever the broadcasting you do doing that is we consider it a cinematographic film. Correct. We call it, this is a very interesting area. If you see that, what way dramatic work different from cinematographic film. So they told dramatic work in action. Whereas the cinematographic film, moving image. So that's the differentiation. Say there is series of case laws where drama has been converted into movies. Okay. So how then you distinguish? So this, right. That's a they are also required technical mindset to analyze the different components. Then again, if you want to consider the piracy aspect, just like somebody has taken the photograph from this particular ventures, and now that photograph he has put it in his Facebook. Whether you can prevent him to put this photograph to his Facebook, what are the legal issues and complexities there? These are the things are as a technical person we can analyze appropriately.
And what is your interest now, Professor? Is it metallurgy or IPR?
Definitely metallurgy, and frankly speaking, I am presently linked with say rural development and social entrepreneurs.
Okay.
So I have been visiting different rural villages. So providing say a lot of knowledge or information, how they can use that knowledge or information for development of asset.
Right.
Just like say I am telling you, a village in Midnapur, say around 25 kilometers from our IIT campus, we have visited. We found that village is completely relying on vegetable, say you can consider the forest resources.
Right.
Forest resources in the form of leaves, forest resources in the form of a root of a particular plant that is used for medicinal values. So we are thinking about whether we can create a bio-innovation hub,
right,
and resource-based asset,
right,
and how can you improve the livelihood of the local people and their knowledge can be translated into an asset. So that model is very much applicable.
It's very interesting you say this, because one of the missions that we have is the Mission Life, correct, which of the Prime Minister had launched,
correct,
which is centered around that. So we have given a whole campus proposal to IIT Kharagpur to do exactly what you are saying. Correct. And so it is very close.
Yeah, I have been stating this problem, just to create a product-based or resource-based or skill-based microeconomic situation.
Yes, yes.
I somehow try to convey this message to our Honorable Prime Minister portal also. Somehow could not able to reach to that extent.
No, we will do this. We will reach it because this is exactly, and we need people like you to be part of the journey.
So similar way, I just can tell you, Just like say when you coming out resource to product. Now for product development and subsequent reaching to the product to the market. Market means a global market. People facing the problem to the others like packaging, transportation, launching to the e-market level. So you can create an ancillary industries.
Yeah.
For packaging to say food-based products, some sensors-based system, say vegetable-based product also sensor-based system. How can you improve the shelf life of those kinds of things? What is the specific shelf life they are having? Also you can create MSME clusters.
Right.
So just like product and resource-based MSME cluster, that is my you can consider the dream. If I
dream.
able to properly translate that dream into reality, then I will be more than happy. Instead of definitely doing metallurgy also, I've been working in my own area, just the automobile material. I've been using on implant materials, and my students are doing well. And I am also doing in the IPR field, like a patent landscaping. So what will be the trends of invention? Presently, also I published an article related to, let's say, just publishing means on the draft stage, as a biopolymer in its future trends, polymer in its future trends, like this way.
No, I know time is short, you have to go to Kharagpur, but I want to continue this conversation that you have, particularly on rural development and rural microeconomics with, I think our mission is to take these Vatikas to the villages also. So these become learning hubs, skill hubs. And we would love to get your support in that journey.
Sure. As an individual, definitely I am ready to help.
Oh, and any students who want to do R&D with us, we would love to reach out to you.
Sure, no issue.
Thank you so much, Professor Tapas Kumar.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for your conversation.
Thank you.
Now, with that, we are very thrilled to that we had Professor Tapas Banerjee, albeit a short time, because he had to rush, but we got some valuable insights about how he sees the intersection of two disciplines, IPR as well as engineering, along with his passion for rural development coming to. Thank you and namaskar.
Namaskar.